Hello viewers, you are welcome once again to KNUST News. In today's section, we'll be taking a look at how to change our programs when the portal is open for changes. So basically we are supposed to select 4 programs, and when the results are released, when we calculate our grades and all that, it may not tally or match with the programs that we previously selected. So we're going to look at how to make the changes, what to expect. So if you're ready for it, let's get started. But before that, I'll urge you to subscribe to my channel, like the videos, share, and then comment on them. You can also drop your suggestions in the comment box so that I take it from there. Alright, so this is the KNUST Admissions portal. Anything concerning your admission online, this is the interface, this is where you do it. So if you've never seen this before, or if someone did your application for you, this is what they used. So they use your voucher, and then this is the online platform they used. So here you have the login. Here, let me clear this. So here you have the login ID, serial number, PIN, and all that. So this is it. This is where the numbers go to, right? And then the alphabets and the numbers, this is where they enter. So don't input the numbers here and then input the alphabets and numbers here. Input that one here. So this is the login, and then if you've forgotten about your PIN, this is where you go to. You click on it, and then you enter the login ID, the one you have here, and then we'll send you everything through your email, right? So your email and everything should be active. So let's go to the bottom and see what's there. So we have, do you have urgent questions? Contact us through the following. So for undergraduates, these are the numbers you are supposed to use, and then graduates, these are the numbers you are supposed to use, and then IDL or Institute of Distance Learning, these are the numbers you are supposed to use. Or if you want help with your admission process, you can use the WhatsApp line or the Telegram line to continue with your admission process. So note this: when you are dealing with anything concerning the admission process, you are supposed to use the Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome. So as you can see, mine is Mozilla Firefox, right? So these browsers are very, very recommended, and these details are the bottom. So let's get back to business. So if you want to change your program, these are the processes you are supposed to go through. You enter your ID, you put in the PIN, and press on login. So let's do this and see what's happening. But before that, the online portal is being closed, so you can't make changes. But I'm just going to show you how you can make the changes when it's open again, right? So let's get on with that. So you are welcome to the home page of the admission portal. So as you can see on your left, you should see your passport picture, and then your ID, and then start application instructions, report issue, and then support. But on the mobile phone, the surface or the interview, on the mobile phone, error before that. On the mobile phone, the interface is different. You wouldn't see this side of it, the left side of it. You only see this: apply for admission online, check your application status, and make inquiries and report problems in a column form, right? So I would show you how the mobile phone also looks like, so that you don't make mistakes with that. So here, so as you can see, this is the home. This is where everything is, right? So you see everything here. So now let me take away here this thing so that we continue. So this is it. So we have apply for admission online. So as I said, anything concerning your admission processes online, this is where you come to. So those of you who are going to rely on SMS and then email for your admission status, sorry, that is not going to work for you. This is where you are supposed to be. This is where you are supposed to be checking your status and everything. So you have check your application status and then make inquiries and report problems. So those of you who have applied already, you can check your status. So look at this. Let's check her status. Alright, so as usual, so this is her status. Mind you, the interface on the mobile phone and the laptop or a bigger screen are very different. So you can see that her application has been submitted. She has no problems with it, right? She has no problems. But I'll show you something else. When you have a problem with your processes, if you have a problem with it, I'll show you something that will indicate that there's a problem. So you can see here that her application has been submitted successfully, right? And then, so before I was saying that if you are relying on SMS and email for your admission status, you are going to have a problem. Here is it. So it says, henceforth, any information meant for KNUST's applicants shall be displayed on the application status of the applicant online from KNUST Admissions Committee, right? So the admission committee has stated that everything related to your online processes is supposed to be here on the portal on the admission status section, right? So this is it. So you can print out your application, that is if you've not done so. So we have status notifications, admission advisory. If you need any advice or something, you can use this section. Application notice, PIN retrieval, right? When you want to recover your PIN, you can read this thing and then get to know what you're supposed to do. Contact details and then application details, right? The names used in your application here must be the same spelling and order on your WAEC slip, right? So here admission status, and then this is the first sitting, that is she wrote BC for the first time, right? First sitting, that is WAEC. Sorry, I said BC, WAEC. So WAEC, this is it. So she's an awaiting student, that means she wrote WAEC this year. So there's no grade anywhere here, but if you wrote WAEC last year and you applied, you are supposed to input your grades here, right? So when the results are in, it will show here, the subjects and everything will show here with the grades, right? That's why this place is empty. So we are waiting for the results. So we come to the choices, right? So not computer. You shouldn't be bothered about this. This is because the results has not been released and your grade has not been compared to the grades of the cutoff points of your programs, right? So somebody also asked, what about the LiQWYD? What is it there to do? So as you can see, it's a hint. So let's click on it and see what happens. Alright, so when you click on the LiQWYD, something like this is supposed to show you. So from 2017 to 2022, it displays the cutoff point of that particular program. So as you can see, there's 0 here because the 2023. So there's 0 here because the cutoff point for business administration, that is human resource management, has not been released, right? So it is 0. So we are awaiting the results and everything, but it will only come when your admission has been completed. So that is when you log back in, when you are in school, you will see the cutoff point that they use in giving you guys admission, right? So in 2022 the cutoff point was 9. 2021 it was 10. So you realize that from 2017 to 2022 it has been reducing. So 12, 11, 10, then it remained constant for 3 years and it came to 9. And 2023 there's a possibility that it may stay at 9 or to go back to 10, right? So these are some of them. So this is what you see. So the bulb actually gives you the cutoff points to what the program or the program you've selected, right? So these are the requirements that guarantees you being considered for this program. So core subjects, credit passes in English language, mathematics and integrated science. So this is actually a core, right? So the electives are in the PDS. The electives will determine your status. So if you have a D or E or F9 in any of these 3, one English language, mathematics and integrated science, that means your application is not qualified or won't be accepted because you failed in one of them. Sorry to say that, but the school classified that as a fail, so you wouldn't be able to gain admission with a D7 if you have any in these programs, right? So let's close that. So let's go back to our homepage. Alright, so we are back to our homepage. So make inquiries and report problems. This is the section you're supposed to go to. So now let's go into the apply for admission online. That's where the changing of programs and everything takes place. But before that, I told you that I will show you something that indicates that your application is incomplete and you have a problem with it. This is it. This section becomes red, right? You see this orange or yellow section, it will become red if your application is incomplete, right? So let's log in and then let's enter and then see what is there for us. So application forms, this is it. This is the page. So you, as usual, you have your passport picture with a green background. Yes, and if your passport picture is not a green background, you have a problem with it. So it has to be a green background, right? So we have personal information, parent or guidance information, educational background, exam results, supporting documents, program choice, identification document, review completed, right? So she's done. If she hasn't completed it, then it will be uncompleted, right? So now let's take it one after the other. So here, so let's come to the screen. Let me close this, right? So let's come to the screen. Says application completed and everything is, you see, is ticked, right? That means you're good to go, right? Okay, so application is completed, right? You can go further here. Personal information, the personal information really talks all about you, your name, your place of birth, your date of birth, and everything about you. That's about personal information. And then you go to the, oh, how didn't go? Didn't go because, okay. So then we go to the parent or guardian. That is all about the person taking care of you, whether your mother or your father or your auntie or whatever. So that's all about that. Then we go to the next. Educational background. It's all about the schools that you attended and all that. So you add the institutions and then the names of the school. You get it. So everything. If you attended a private school, you get private schools added. So you know that you are from a private school. So this is what is there. But let's look at some options. We have Otumpote to do the second college, Our Lady of Grace Senior High School, Oriman Senior High School, Palace Senior High School, Papa Vie, Pampa School. We are saying, okay, so yes, some of you are privileged to have gone to a bigger school and all that. So this is it. So if you attended a private school, just select that and then you are good to go, right? So let's go to exam results. All right, so exam results, everything is awaiting and all that, right? Save and proceed. All right, so please urgently pay attention to this. Supporting documents, the birth cert, the Ghana card, and any other thing you added. Please do not click on it or to view it. Do not, else if it deletes, since you are not the one that you did the application, you don't have the scanned portion of it. You cannot put it back. If you delete it, you will have a problem. So as you can see, birth certificate or birth cert is what mandatory, very, very important. You need it in there. And then transcript and then academic certificates. Those people that had positions, SRC presidents, House prefects, dining hall prefects, chapel prefects, sacristans and all that. If you want to add up, you can put those ones here, academic certificates, those club executives and all that. You can put those things here, right? They are not really mandatory, so if you want, you can just ignore that. Program choice. So this is it. Your first program choice, then second, third, fourth, right? So let me talk about something here. So stream, right? The stream is regular, right? Regular means you would come and then the government pays part of it, so you pay less. The others that you have to pay, right? Ideal and all that. So this one is regular, right? So when the portal is open for you to make changes, when you open, don't head anywhere. If you don't have a problem with your name or any other thing, just head straight to program choice. I'll show you how it is on the mobile phone so that you don't find yourself wanting. So program choice, you just come, then you click on it, then you check, you calculate, the grade will come, then you compare it to what the grade here. And then for me, when I applied with, I chose nursing and some other programs, but when the grade came, my first choice was nursing. I had 12, right? So the cutoff point for nursing was 10. So I had to change it. So I changed the nursing to computer science, and here I am today reading computer science. Mind you, when you're making changes, you should consider the fact that the grade should match your grade, or your grade should be superior to what is there. If your grade is lesser than what is there, then that means you have to change it and put in another program, right? So here, like the case that the programs you've chosen, those are the ones you want. If you don't get any of them, you don't like it. But I'm sorry, you'd have to give it a try by applying for something else. Else, you forfeit your application and then wait for next year. So this is it. When the portal is open, you click on the bulb, then you click on the this thing to check the cutoff point. Then you calculate your cutoff point, and then what you do that. That's it. So that's about changing your program. So here we have, do you want to be considered as a fee-paying student in case you do not meet the competitive cut-off aggregate? Who is a fee-paying student? What is a fee-paying student? A fee-paying student is someone who pays basically everything concerning their education. You pay for everything, unlike the regular one where the government takes part and then you pay part. That is, you pay less, right? But for the fee-paying student, you pay for everything. If it is 1,000 for the program, you are paying the 1,000 till you are done with school. If it is 2,000, you are paying 2,000. If it is 7,000, you are paying 7,000. If it is 12,000, you are paying 12,000 till you are done with the school. But for a regular student, in case the fees is 1,000, maybe the government may take about 5,000 and you pay 5,000. That is citing an example. So that's how it is. So, and then, do you want to be considered as a parallel or part-time student? Part-time students, that is when the program you are choosing, you come maybe during the day, or you come in the afternoon, or you come in the evening. Those are for lectures, or you come on the weekends. That is what we call part-time. Note, fee paying is only applicable to applicants who do not meet the cutoff aggregate for their selected program. Fee paying admission means paying full fee for the entire duration of the program offered. So as I said, you pay everything until you are done with school. And note, fee paying students mostly do not qualify for scholarships because they believe you are rich, you have the money, so you can take care of yourself. You don't qualify for most or majority of the scholarship that will come. Let's proceed. Right, so another one, the Ghana card. This is the Ghana card. As I said, the cards, the best set under the Ghana card. Do not tamper with it. Don't try, don't view it, don't delete it. Just leave it as it is. Else, because you don't have the stamp, if you interfere with it and then it's not safe, your application will have a problem, right? So now let's move to the next one. And when you are moving, always click on save and proceed. That is, if you're a new applicant and you start the whole process, always click on save and proceed and you go with it. But when you are done with the changes for the programs, just click on save and exit. Okay, I'll show you that. I'll show you the save and exit. So this is the review. It shows you everything, and then you see. So when you are done with it, they give you the T and C so that you read and then what you agree. If you do not agree, it goes back to your application. Then you check again. If you agree, then you are done and you are out. So this is it. This is everything about the changing of programs, right? So you should make sure that your program that you are choosing it matches with your grade, right? Make sure it matches with your grade, else you just waste your admission. So to the mobile phone users, this is the interface when you are using your mobile phone, right? So this is an emulator, okay? This is an emulator. It works just like a mobile phone. So I will show you how the interface looks like when you are using the mobile phone to log in. So I will log in and then you see. But before that, let's see what is down here. So the same details, right? The same information as that of the bigger screen or a laptop or a computer. So I will log in and then we continue. All right, so I've logged in. This is let's see. This is my phone. Let me iPhone 75X. So this is my phone, right? So as you can see, as I said earlier, with the phone you do not see the your passport picture on the left side, and it's just the three options: apply for admission online, check your application status, check status, make inquiries and report problems. So you just, when the phone users, when you get it, just click on it. When you want to make the changes, click on this, then just wait for it to go. So this is the inside of it. So this is the interface. This is how it looks like, right? So now review edits application, right? So you click on it. That is when you're about making the changes. All we are talking about is making changes to our program. So this is just click on review and edit application, right? So you see with the phone, everything has been arranged here. So you see this review the various steps of your application by clicking on the various steps. Click on the edit button on the top right corner to edit information on any step. Click on the save button and proceed button once you are satisfied that all information provided is accurate. Remember to resubmit by clicking on the save and proceed button. So the last step, when satisfied that all information provided is accurate. So what this means is that if you want to go through the various steps from enrollment details to exam results, you use save and proceed. When you click on the enrollment details and you are done with enrollment details, you click on save and proceed, then it takes you to the next step, that is personal information. That's where you check your details, your name and everything, and see if it matches with what is on the certificate, the WAEC slip. Then you click on save and proceed, then it goes to the ID and then it goes to the next one till the last one. The last one will be submit the application, right? But here's the case that we are only going to do with the program choices, right? So we just come and then you click on program choices. Now when you are done with the program choices, so when you want to edit, these are the 4 choices, right? When you want to edit, so let's see. When you want to edit, you click on edit here, right? Then the programs will load for you, right? So you select the program. Then as you can see, there are a lot of programs here because it's a phone, it's an emulator, that's why it popped out like this. But on the normal phone, everything will be inside but in a smaller window. So you have the programs all over here, right? The programs, everything are here. So, and note, we have programs in WAEC and programs on the main campus, right? So here you can see business administration, accounting, banking and finance. We have WAEC campus and we have the main campus. If you select WAEC campus, that means you are going to WAEC, right? So that is it. So that is how to edit it. You just click on the edit, then you come back, then do everything. But since I didn't do anything, I'll just click on save and proceed. So save and proceed, then it takes you to the Ghana. This is the identification card. This is the ID. So probably the Ghana card. So with the Ghana card, don't do anything to it, right? So we are using the save and proceed method. Don't do anything to it. So we are done with changing our program. So if you also did not upload a Ghana card and you have it now, that is where you can what? You can delete and then what? You input it or you insert it. That is only if you do not input a Ghana card. The same way for the website, you delete it and then what? You insert it. So this is the Ghana card. So if you have the Ghana card and you didn't upload it previously, you just delete what you put there, then you insert it, right? Make sure it's in a PDF format. And then you click on save and proceed. Right, so you see we are done. It came back to personal information, right? So you make sure everything is set. Then you click on save and exit. I agree, right? That is it. Then it brings you back here. So you click on return to home page. Right. So as I said, if you have a problem, this place is red, right? This place is red. If you have a problem, this place is red. Then if you want to check your status, you come here. So all those of you who have not seen this portal before, what I mean is those who had their application processes or application being done by somebody else. This is the online platform. All you have to do is ask them for your voucher, so your serial number. The number, that number, you keep it in your head. It's 8 digits or 7. Keep it in your head. It's 8 digits, so you keep it in your head because you'll be using it a lot, except for the PIN, right? to keep the number in your head. So this is all about the changing of programs and related information. So thank you very much for watching. I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel, like the videos, comment and share with your friends, and then also turn on the notification button for new videos incoming. Okay, thank you very much. Stay blessed. Bye.